first met Peter Louis in West Village on a Saturday afternoon when he was playing his Bach cello suite in G major at the crossroad of Bleecker Street and 10th Street. I found his playing quite professional and became curious who this person is. Among most of the street performers in New York City, you don't really see too many string instruments playing the classical music.
My name is Peter Louis, and I was born in New York City, and I grew up in Western Massachusetts. And when I first came to New York, I needed a way to make money, so I worked as a piano tuner. And then I did a bunch of things like driving a taxi and whatever. But then it wasn't too long before I was able to make a living playing the cello.
But to my surprise, Peter Louis isn't one of those who have chosen this career at early stage.
You need to know that.
He didn't start practicing professionally with regular lessons until he reached his 20s. But this experience also proved to become an asset later on when he himself became a teacher.
I started to study, and I was very fortunate. I found an amazing teacher who really inspired me, played me these recordings of these great classical cellists. And in the last more than 20 years, I've done nothing but play the cello and teach the cello. I also love teaching. And because I got really serious about the cello and studying the cello when I was older, much older than most classical musicians, I remember how I was taught in a different way, you know, and I think it helped me be a good teacher. I very much like music that connects with people emotionally. I think that music is all about a connection. It's not really about the music so much. So when you play on the street, you can make an immediate connection and you know if it's working, you know, and you can talk to the person and, you know, when you play a concert, you know, you don't have that same direct connection to each person.
His interests in making connections with people also keep driving him in trying out different styles beyond just classical music. On the night before the day I sat down with Peter in an interview, I followed him to a rock concert where 4 string instruments, including Peter, was playing with Led Zeppelin, an all-female band that exclusively played the songs from the legendary Led Zeppelin. Before the show started, I met with the other string players, violinists Andrew and Michael, as well as cellist Rebecca.
Our wonderful string section, thank you very much.
I have to say, you know, what I did yesterday, it was fun because but it's not really a genre that I identify with that much, because I look for some sort of lyrical expression of something that I think is of interest and goes, you know, above sort of a just animal instinct sort of thing.